the preacher of freedom, justice, and equality, to the American so-called Negro, not Negroes, but really lost and found members of the great black Asiatic nation from the tribe of Shabazz. As Almighty God, Allah has taught me in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, to whom praise is due forever for coming in this part of the world, giving to us the knowledge of self and the knowledge of others, the knowledge of God and the knowledge of the devil, and making clear and understandable that which we had heretofore was unable to understand of the truth. Today we are thankful who have heard this truth coming from the mouth of Almighty God, Allah, in the person of Master Farad Muhammad. That which we had never heard, that which we did not even hope to hear. We are thankful and give praise to Almighty God, Allah, forever for his coming. We are happy, regardless to our affliction, that we are now suffering. We are still happy because we have every hope and assurance that one day we will all so be happy and there will be no affliction. We don't look forward, as the Christian preaches, to die and go into the earth and rise again out of the earth and get joy out of a life of spirits. We expect all of this joy in this life and not a spirit life. For Almighty God, Allah has revealed to us the truth. We have been talking on, teaching on true religion, which is a great subject which we shall continue after this subject. We are going to pick up what we have been writing on for the last few weeks, the great dragon of the 12th chapter of the Revelation, the Bible. The name given there to the devil according to the Bible in the 9th verse of the 12th chapter. It says the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. This, I can say truthfully, that for the last few weeks of writing on this particular subject in chapter 12 of the Revelation, you that has been reading it, now understand who really the dragon is. The dragon is that particular person or people that is called the devil, the Satan. This particular chapter, the 12th chapter, gives us a good knowledge that this is not no spook or spirit or something other than human. The dragon is a human being. And we find it here in the 3rd chapter, which makes, in the 3rd verse of the same chapter, the 12th. In the 3rd verse of this 12th chapter, it reads something like this. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and the holy great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. 7 crowns upon his head. This cannot refer to a savage four-footed beast legs, it cannot refer to some spirit. This refers to a human being. And the name dragon is given according to the characteristics or way of that being. I say a very good interpretation or proper name for this word, name dragon, is because that the particular wicked character whom the prophet gives this name to drags people, the good people, away from good and induce evil instead of good for them. He's ever dragging the righteous from the path of righteousness, away from Allah, the true and living God, deceiving them, as it teaches us here in the 9th verse. He deceives the whole world. No snake, no beast can deceive us. It takes another human being with intelligent brains like ours, are more intelligent than ours, to deceive us. When one deceives another in the human family, he's given credit that he have a little more brains, a little more skill in tricking the other one and making the other one a prison prey to his knowledge. So it is with the serpent, dragon, here referred to in Genesis and also the Revelation. The first and the last book mention this serpent. The serpent here is a human being. He had the voice of a man, a people in the Garden of Paradise. He could speak even Adam's own language. And he understood the language of God. So therefore it was not a really snake as someone has made you to believe in the past, to blind you further to the knowledge of actually who the serpent really is. That they said that even the snake used to walk. But having the language to speak and converse with human beings was also to be reckoned with. If he walked on 4 feet or on 100 feet, how about that language? Could he speak our language? Or could he deceive us? And he being a reptile. Alligators goes on 4 feet. And there's other reptiles today that is crawling and walking on 4 feet and swimming in water. But they don't deceive us. They're not smart enough. Nature didn't give them that intelligent brains to equal our intelligent brains. So therefore, this particular character under the name serpent, dragon, mentioned here in the Bible, in Genesis and in the Revelation, refers to a human being or many beings. Why that it's mentioned the pronoun he is given to him here, referred to as singular, is due to the fact that the Revelation is making the very head of the dragon people or the serpent-like people, which only means their characteristics. This particular dragon is the head of the nation or race, and therefore it is mentioned clear enough for you and I to understand here in the third verse that he had 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his heads. Now, this is the head of that particular serpent or dragon. And being given to us, or taught to us in symbolic language, we find that these heads represent something material. These heads represent government, people, are actually places where power of the serpent-like